Cook. Got Anderson on the left side. And Franks. Honey and Westdale, you're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 30. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. That's going to get over. Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana, as we have tonight's junior varsity matchup again between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals as they take on your Wapahani Raiders here tonight. Again, here as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we thank you all for tuning in here on this Monday evening of Wapahani Raider Volleyball once again, as we'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Stoops Automotive Group, Buick, and GMC, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So we'll start off the week here with a tough one, folks. I'll tell you that much. Big-time games here coming up, coming your way here this evening out here from Raider Gymnasium. The junior varsity team, I've got to give them a lot of credit. You know, they've continued to come out here and really showcase what they can do. You know, started off the season, you had one game, you know, as I've said in, you know, a couple different occasions throughout the season here. But then they had like a 2 or 3 week layoff where they didn't do anything. They had no games or enough kind whatsoever. And so, you know, then you get back after it, start playing games. And they continue where they left off right there in the first game. And they've continued to win, now 7-0 on the season. And so now you come into a big-time game like this here this evening against a 4A school. No doubt, you know, it's going to be a little interesting, to say the least, I'm sure. You know, a nice little challenge for us. But hopefully, again, you know, you come out here to play to win. So, you know, there's no point in just coming out here just to be satisfied with getting close. You come out here to win, and we've got to be prepared and have the right mindset coming into the night's ball game and having it throughout the ball game of we've got to find ways to win this here tonight. You know, don't have the mindset of basically already, I guess it's already defeating, I guess, in a lot of ways. You know, don't have the mindset of, you know, hey, we're already going to lose, because if that's the case, you're already halfway there. And so that's not the right mindset you want to have here. So, like I said, this is a really, really nice group here that's really been playing, you know, some roles that, you know, that maybe they weren't initially asked of initially to begin the season, but they've kind of caught on to those roles, adapted to the situation, and has really, you know, come out here and played hard and has played together throughout the course of these last few weeks here. It's been a lot of fun and very exciting to watch, and hopefully we can keep that rolling here tonight at home. And so, like I said, we are very appreciative of everyone for tuning in here for tonight's ball game on what is now going to be senior night for our four seniors, Emily Stewart, Cadence Brewer, Ashton Zickgraff, and Gracie Stanley. Again, they'll be recognized actually at the end of tonight's JV broadcast. We're going to keep it on the air here, so if those of you that are watching, if you guys would like to watch or know someone that wants to watch all that, it might not, you know, I don't know if they want to necessarily watch the game or not, that's up to them, but we're going to have the senior night festivities on here. I got a PA the whole event, obviously, like I normally do, but we're going to have that on here at the end of this broadcast here this evening. So just want to make sure and get that out there so then all of you know. So then if somebody wants to watch, they can tune in later on here this evening. But folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, we'll be back here with tonight's starting lineups coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be
All right, folks, welcome back here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups here first and foremost for the visiting Royals from Hamilton Southeastern. Number 1, Kaylin Christie. Number 8, Sydney Lohman. Number 15, Maddie Resco. Number 18, Ava Hunter. Number 26, Ella Brucker. And number 34, Brianna Goss. Again, the Royals are coached by Larry Lanhart. Again, here for your Wapahani Raiders. Starting lineup, number 1, Lauren Rich. Number 3, Shayna Ray. Number 5, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 6, Sophia Beast. Number 8, Bailey Carpenter. And number 9, Anna Buck. Your Raiders are coached by Caitlin Riddle. So we'll get tonight's game officially underway out here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here on this Monday night of Indiana High School Volleyball. Again, greatly appreciate you all for joining us here this evening. Set up here to Rich right there in the middle, and that's going to be blocked there by number 25. Pardon me, number 26. That is Ella Bruckner. So Kaylin Christie will be back here to serve for Hamilton Southeastern. Buck right there. Anne-Marie Gibson gets to it, and now Beeson will get it over here for Wapahani. We'll free ball action. Tip across. Buck digs it out. Set there to Beeson one more time. And again, another block. And Carpenter unable to get to it in time now. A 2-0 Royals lead. Rich there on the attack. They'll be dug initially there by Sydney Lohman. Okay, so we'll have a redo. So no point there for the Royals. Get back after it again here. Kaylin Christie back to serve. Handled there by Gibson. Carpenter sets it up there to Beeson. Dug out this time by Lohman. On the attack, that's Brucker, and that's in there for the kill. So a 3-0 start here for Hamilton Southeastern. And that's going to be into the net. Service there right there. The Raiders will get on the board here for the first time this evening. 3-1 ball game here now with number 1 Lauren Rich back to serve here for Wapahani. And this will the serve right there from Lauren. On the attack, Brucker, and that's going to head into near the stands. And so another point there for the Royals as we'll see Brucker back to serve. Handled there by Ray. Buck will set it on up here to Beeson. So soft touch right there just to get it up and over. And there's number 8, Sydney Lohman with the kill. So a very quick start for the Royals. Out to a 5-1 lead. Let's see if the Raiders have a little bit of a response here. See if we can slow the run down here from the Royals. Set on here to Buck on the left side. Right there was Lohman to dig it out. Set right back to her. Rich just handled it right there, and it's a 6-1 lead. Just like that. And there's an ace. This time for Brucker. And that will force Wapahani to take a timeout. So a 7-1 start here for Hamilton Southeastern on the road. We'll see what the Raiders can make of this timeout right here. See if we can kind of get back into our rhythm of things here. But we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, as I mentioned earlier, this is senior night tonight. And I mentioned this in the pregame as well. We will be recognizing our seniors in between the JV and varsity matches. So what we're going to do is we are going to stay on the air here at the end of the junior varsity broadcast. We're going to stay on the air, and then we'll have all the senior night festivities here on the broadcast. So then all of you can go back and watch. The parents that are here this evening, and even the student athletes that are going to be recognized, the seniors here this evening, they can go back and watch this. And so we're going to have that again here at the very end. Obviously following the game. We'll have the senior night recognition. Also be recognizing Reese Baker as well. So again, all that coming up here later on following tonight's junior varsity matchup. Here's Hamilton Southeastern continues to pour it on here in set number 1. Not a very good start here for your Raiders so far. Beeson right there to receive it. Carpenter set right back there to her, and there's Sophia Beeson. Get the Raiders back on the board. Second point now here in the first set. We'll have number 23. That is Kirsten Mitchell now in the game for the Royals, and now back to serve for Wapahani, Bailey Carpenter. And tipped right down in play. That's number 18, Ava Hunter, the freshman setter here for the Royals. So now number 14, Stella Childs back to serve. Sophomore libero here for the Royals. For those of you that are out there, former principal out here, Mr. Tom Childs. That's his granddaughter. Just wanted to throw that out there. So an ace right there for Beeson. And there, the Raiders tack on another. Get this game back within 4. Look at Beeson again there with another big-time serve. And look at the hit right there from Sydney Lohman. Puts HSC back up here by 5. We'll have number 18, Ava Hunter, now back to serve. Handled by Rich. Set up here, Buck on the attack. Set up, here's Lohman one more time. Dug out by Rich. Got it over there to the other side. On the attack again, I believe that was Kaylin Christie that time. Ray gets it over, but out of bounds. And so now to a 6-point HSE lead here in the opening set tonight. Off there to the left side, Ray keeps it alive, and Buck on the attack. Childs gets to it, and nothing to show for thereafter. Nice hustle there by the young lady. But the Raiders will take the point. As now we'll have number 9, Anna Buck, back to serve. Nice serve right there from Anna, set up here. That was Christie. And didn't get a whole lot of it right there, but just enough. As Hamilton Southeastern again continues to double up here on Wapahani, now 12-6. And that was Lohman back there to serve just a moment ago. Set on, here's Rich, tipped, but then blocked right there to net by Kaylin Christie. So again, Lohman back to serve. 13-6. Beeson received it. Set on up here to Lauren Rich. And that was blocked again by the Royals. A pretty good tall order up there on that front row. The whole team itself has got some pretty good height on them. Match that with overall athletic ability. Gonna be a little bit of a problem. Buck digs it out, shanks it off to the right side. Great hustle there from Anne-Marie Gibson. So again, the Raiders are starting to get back in it. He's down by, I think, as little as about 4 points. It was 9-5. And since then, unfortunately, the wheels have kind of fell off here for us. So Lohman still back here to serve as the Royals lead it now by 10, 16-6. Gibson in the net. Get called there on that one. Been trying to track it down. Rich there. Gibson will set it on up there to Buck. Get right there in the middle. Childs with the dig. Set up here to Christie. Dug by Beeson. And Wapahani will get it over. That was Lauren Rich. Hit with a forearm. Beeson with the dig. Big time heavy hit, and look at Wapahani right there. Floating one right over and down and in play. So Anne-Marie Gibson back here to serve. Let's see if the Raiders can go on a little bit of a run of their own here. Down by 10. Obviously HSC here in the driver's seat. Oh, mercy. Kaylin Christie, another hammer. You got a freshman outside hitter, for heaven's sakes. So see number 25, Alyssa Karwowski now in the game. Also back to serve, number 27, Madison Schicker. Handled there by Buck. Carpenter will track it down to send it up there to Lauren Rich. And Rich with an ace, with a kill, but rather will have a net violation here on the Royals. So either way, point there for Wapahani. Shayna Ray now back to serve. And Gibson unable to get to it. Nice hustle nonetheless. Again, Kaylin Christie back to serve. 19-8 Royals. Set number one of the evening. Gibson right there. Carpenter sets it on there to Beeson. Soft touch. And it gets the job done. Got a deflection sent backwards. Spelled the demise there for the Royals that time around. Now 19-9, Lauren Rich back here to serve. So right on top of the net, and Anna Buck makes them pay for it. So Wapahani now reaches double digits. It's 19-10 game. Got to keep chucking along right here. You never know what can happen. Nice deflection right there off the block from Buck. And there is Lohman from the back row. I mean, what a team that they have over here. I mean, you look, this junior varsity team, freshmen and sophomores, big-time hitters. Got to give credit where credit's due, that's for sure. So having our 23, Mitchell back to serve. And Rich, I don't think wanted to take that one at the time. Thought otherwise. And it was a little too late to bail out. So an ace for Mitchell. Set up here to Buck on the attack, dug by Christie. Here's Lohman left side. It gets it there to the middle. Rich with the dig. Carpenter tries to get it across. Now Beeson on the attack, and that is off of the arm of Mitchell and out of bounds. So Beeson continues to have a nice solid game here for herself in set number 1. A big-time contributor of these 11 points we put on the board here. So we've got Carpenter back to serve. Set on up, Lohman on the attack, and it's going to be out of bounds just by a hair. Got Jim Cook over there being a line judge here this evening. Really gets into it. Really hones in on his craft of line judging. Also Andy Zickgraf on the other end. These are your line judges tonight. Your officials, by the way, are Tina Couch and Doug Beard. Ray gets to it. Again, great hustle. Then from Rich there on the backside, and then Gibson there on the other end off the pass from Ray. So 22-12, number 15, Maddie Rusko back in the game. And we'll see number 25, Alyssa Karwowski back to serve. Just 3 more points to gather here by HSE. Now make that 2. It's been a little bit of a rough one here in the first set here this evening. But, kept fighting, trying to find our way back in it, just a little too late. Kind of dug ourselves a hole early here in this one. And there's an ace. And that's where communication comes into play. Somebody's got to take that ball, got to call it out. So set point here. Again, Karwowski back to serve. 24-12. Handled by Rich. Gibson will set it on there to Buck. And that's going to be blocked by number 15, Maddie Rusko, to end it here in set number 1, 25-12 over your Wapahani Raiders. So, folks, stay right here with us, will you? We've got more coming your way. Second set of action coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, again, welcome back here to the Next Home Elite Real Estate game break. 25-12 opening set victory here for HSE to begin the night. As we'll get back at it here for set number 2. Again, thank you all for tuning in here for tonight's action right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Again, a lot coming your way here tonight. Not quite the start you're looking for here for Wapahani. But again, as I mentioned already a couple other times earlier on, we got senior night tonight. Again, we'll have those festivities at the end of this JV broadcast. So following the conclusion of tonight's JV game, we will be then recording the senior night recognition of the 4 seniors that we have out here for Wapahani Raider Volleyball. So again, make sure to just continue to stay right there with us. Following the conclusion of the ball game here tonight, we'll also be recognizing Reese Baker, as there's going to be an ace here for number 27, Madison Schicker. So 3-0 start here for Hamilton Southeastern. But again, we'll be recognizing Reese Baker, collected career milestone number 1,000 career digs, and over the weekend there in the Muncie Central Invitational. So congratulations there to Reese. Again, we'll be recognizing her. I'm going to leave my microphone on while all that stuff is going down, so then everybody can still listen in on everything. Beeson will get it across here. Going to 4-0 start here for HSE, and that is going to be out of bounds on the attack there by Brianna Goss. So Wapahani get the first point here themselves here in set number 2 off of that miss hit there from Goss. Got Lauren Rich back to serve. So Buck, unfortunately, was not able to get the result that she was looking for right there. So now number 23, Kirsten Mitchell, back to serve here for the Royals. Got expecting a pretty good crowd here this evening. And there's another Lohman back on the attack once more. So it's, types, different, parts of the game like this you've got to avoid here. You can't allow your opponent just to continue to rattle off a long run or a long strand of points here, which is, obvious. But, you really can't afford to dig yourself a hole, especially early in a set like this. There's Lohman, hits that one into the net. The Raiders will tack on another here, and now we'll have number 8, Bailey Carpenter, back to serve. Man, Lohman absolutely levels that ball. So 7-2 now with number 14, Stella Childs, back to serve. So an ace for Childs, and the Raiders will take a timeout here. 8-2 Hamilton Southeastern, and set number 2 will step aside. We'll be back following the timeouts. Our folks, again, welcome back here. Again, following the timeout here. Gonna make sure to stay tuned in later on. Tonight's varsity action. Got a big one coming here for you. Wapahani ranked number 3 in Class 3A. Hamilton Southeastern, they're ranked number 2 in 4A. Not to mention the fact that they're ranked number 19 in the whole entire United States of America. That's quite impressive, to say the least. So again, looking forward to that one later on tonight. We hope you all are able to join us there for tonight's varsity action coming up. Getting just a little after 7 o'clock, or right about 7 o'clock this evening. Served into the net there by Childs. They'll make it now 9-3. Now back to serve here for Wapahani will be Sophia Beeson. And that's deflection and a bounce. Point goes to the Royals, as we'll see number 1, Kaylin Christie, return to the floor. Lohman here on the attack. Carpenter with a dig. Beeson set up to Rich. Dug out right there. Now Christie on the right side on the attack. Carpenter digs it out. Look at that, after a couple of nice shots there from Christie and then Lohman. And then the little floater hit. I think that was a point anyway there by HSC. Ray gets it across here for Wapahani. Christie back on the attack, shanked off there to the left side and out of play. So 12-3. So 12-4. Buck back to serve. Tipped up. There's Buck to dig it out. Set up here to number 1, Lauren Rich with the kill. So back down to a 7-point advantage for the Royals. Again, Anna still back to serve here. Wapahani down by 6. Handled there by Childs. Number 18, Hunter set it up there for Lohman. Dug out by Beeson. Back at it again. Again, Christie really had to reach back there for that one. Gibson sets it on the Rich. Oh, beautiful placement there by Lauren. And so the Raiders have started to mount a little bit of momentum here. That's what we like to see. Finally getting things rolling here in their direction. Now down by 5. And rattled off now 4 in a row. Tipped across. Good job right there. Buck on the attack. Shank backwards. Childs will chase it down. A little free ball action for Wapahani. And Marie Gibson set on there to Rich with another kill. So no quit here from Wapahani. Again, climbing their way right back into the thick of things. Another nice serve from Anna. Set on there. Oh, look at the hit there from Christie. And that's going to be a net violation on Kaylin Christie. Another point there for Wapahani. Tipped over, that's number 15, Maddie Rusko that time around. So that will get the Royals kind of off the schneid there a little bit. The Raiders rattled off 6 in a row. Got this into a more manageable situation right here. Now one thing you've got to avoid, the Royals going on a nice lengthy run again. Christie on the attack, dug by Beeson. Set up there to Carpenter. Hunter, back set there to Lohman there just a moment ago. Rich, soft touch right there. And we've got a net violation here on Wapahani. Beeson to Gibson, on over to Rich. And that's off for Childs. Nothing to show for right there other than a big kill from Lauren Rich. Back to a 4-point lead for HSE with Anne-Marie Gibson back to serve. And that is just out of bounds by Gibson. So tough break right there. Now number 34, Brianna Goss, will return to the floor for the Royals. Back to serve be number 15, Maddie Rusko. Rich gonna awkwardly tries to pass that one off. As that will be an ace here for Rusko. And served out of bounds. Point goes back here to Wapahani. So we'll have Shayna Ray back to serve, 16-11. Second set action right out here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. And if you are just now joining us, the Royals took the first set 25-12. And again, it wasn't such a hot start there in the second set either here by Wapahani, but then started to generate some momentum. Rattled off 6 consecutive points, got right back into things. And that was number 27, Schicker, back there to serve just a moment ago. Here's Beeson on the attack. Buck lays out for, so does Gibson. But again, nothing will come of it, unfortunately, here for Wapahani. Again, here Schicker remains back there to serve behind the service line, 18-11. And so a timeout here by Wapahani. They had it into a reasonable game here in set number 2. But now HSE starting to apply some distance here between us. So folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for another quick break. In 19-11, Royals lead your Raiders. We'll be back here right after this message. Alrighty, folks, again, welcome back following the timeout. Again, Schicker back there to serve, 19-11 HSE lead here in set number 2. Off the hands of Buck and out of bounds. Hit backwards there off of Ray. Great hustle again there by Anne-Marie Gibson. So the Royals just 4 points away from a sweep here of your Wapahani Raiders this evening in tonight's junior varsity matchup. So now make that 22-11. So again, Schicker's still back to serve. Handled there by Rich. Carpenter sets a run on over there. A 50-50 ball. Rich back on the attack, and that's going to be out of bounds. Rich to Carpenter, set on to Beeson. There's a kill. Sophia on the attack. Now 23-12. So we'll have Lauren Rich now back to serve here for Wapahani. Handled by Childs. Set on. And that is number 26, Ella Brocker, back there with a kill. And so now we have arrived now at match points. Getting back to serve here for HSC will be number 26, Ella Brocker. Beeson right there. Carpenter set right back there to her, into the net. And that's going to end it here tonight. Again, a sweep here from Hamilton Southeastern, 25-12. 25-12. So make sure to stay right here with us, folks. Again, we'll have all the senior night festivities here on tonight's University broadcast coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels on.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to recognize our seniors for your Wapahani Raider volleyball team. So we would like to start this evening by recognizing Miss Cadence Brewer. Her parents, Joanna Brewer and Brian Brewer. Their activities include 4 years of volleyball, 2 years of softball, 1 year of yearbook, also 3 years student aid and life skills. Also 1 year of Selma Elementary teaching program and 1 year of RAD. Her future plans are to go to college to be a physical therapist, have 2 dogs, get married to her best friend, and start a family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cadence Brewer. Next we have Miss Gracie Stanley. Escorted this evening by her parents, Eric and Jamie Stanley. Her activities include 4 years of volleyball, 3 years of softball, 1 year of basketball, 4 years Riley Club, 3 years of RAD, also 2 years National Honor Society, 3 years of FCA and U Salute. Gracie's future plans are to go to college to become a vet tech, get married, and have 4 kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Gracie Stanley. Next we have senior Miss Emily Stewart. for this evening by her father, Chad Stewart, as well as Heidi Keever and her stepdad, Brady Keever. Her activities include 4 years of volleyball, 2 years of National Honor Society, 1 year of softball, 4 years of RAD, and 2 years of FCA. Emily's future plans are to attend Ivy Tech for dental, marry the love of her life, have a lot of dogs, and start a family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Stewart. And last but certainly not least, Miss Ashton Zitgraf. She is being escorted by Fred and Heidi Malcolm, as well as Andy Zitgraf. Activities include 4 years of volleyball, 1 year of basketball, 4 years of track and field, 4 years Riley Club, 3 years Student Council, 4 years of RAD, as well as 2 years National Honor Society and Youth Salute. Ashton's future plans are to go to college and major in education, maybe play college volleyball, and marry a wonderful man and have 2 kids. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ashton Zitgraf. Again, on behalf of Wapahani High School and the Wapahani Raider Volleyball Program, again, we want to congratulate each and every single one of these ladies for not only their contributions on the floor, but the people they are beyond the courts. Again, we want to wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. And ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your Wapahani seniors, Caleb Stewart, Gracie Stanley, Emily Stewart, and Ashton Zitgraf. All righty, folks, welcome back here again. Thank you all again for tuning in here tonight. We hope that you guys enjoyed our 2021-22 senior nights as we recognized our seniors, Cadence Brewer, Emily Stewart, Gracie Stanley, and Ashton Zitgraf. Again, each one of those young ladies, fine young women, they've played such a major role in the success of this volleyball program, and even off the floor, just out in society. These are just wonderful people, and can't say enough great things about each one of these young ladies. And so, on behalf of myself and Redbeard, we want to say congratulations to them. Also, we wish them all the very best in all their future endeavors. We know each one of them will do great things beyond Wapahani High School. And congratulations again. So, folks, again, make sure to join us. We'll have our varsity broadcast here coming up in about 10-15 minutes from now. Make sure that'll be on a separate link here on YouTube. We hope you all are able to tune in there for that one. But, again, a big thanks to everyone for joining us here tonight again. Unfortunately, your Wapahani Raiders lost in tonight's junior varsity matchup in straight sets, 25-12, 25-12. So, again, your Raiders will be back at it. Let's see, next week we'll be on the road at Winchester, so make sure to join us there for that one. That'll be the next time the JV will be in action. So again, we'll leave you with this here, folks. Again, varsity game coming up. Make sure to join us here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.